Hi everyone, very good morning. Today we are going to discuss on epithelium. So we can see here these are different topics that are associated with epithelium. So generally epithelium comes under basic tissue. We see here and we see the epithelial tissues. There are different types of other tissues other than epithelium, muscle, connective. So we see if this is the epithelium tissue. So where it is located, it can be either located inside or it can be located outside. So if it is located on the inside, we call it as lumen. If it is located on the outside, we call it as surface epithelium. So literally we have surface epithelium, mainly formed by the skin, stratified squamous, keratinized epithelium. Whereas luminal epithelium, we have different structures which comprises of lumen, like you have gut tube, which is divided into foregut, midgut, hindgut. And we also have the foregut again further partitioned as a respiratory part and gut proper. Similarly, the hindgut also is partitioned as a urogenital system and a hindgut proper. So in this way, the lumen is associated with the tubular structure, whereas the surface epithelium is with respect to the skin. So we can see here, onto the surface of epithelium, there are some specialized structures. Like microvilli, we see it in the gut system. We also see cilia. We see in different cells that are mainly like sperm or some specialized cells in respiratory system like cilia, which helps in trapping the dust particles and expelling it out. And then we also have stereocilia, which helps in absorption in the lumen of the duct system of male genital reproductive system. And we know that the epithelial cells are held together by different types of junctions, tight junctions to the apex, gap junctions to the base, which shares the materials from one cell to the adjacent cell. And then we also have adherent junctions which hold to each other. And we also have hemidesmosomes which holds the epithelial cell to the basement membrane. The epithelial cells, all of them are lying on the basement membrane. The connective tissue underlying the epithelium is partitioned from epithelium by basement membrane. You can see here this is an epithelial tissue, and the epithelial tissue comprising of nuclei, each of these epithelial cells, and you see multi-layered, but it is only single layered, so it gives a pseudo-stratified epithelium appearance. So they appear to be multi-layered, but it's because of the short cells and the tall cells reaching the lumen. So altogether, they cover the body surfaces like body cavities and tubes, like even peritoneum, mesenchyme. All those are covered by epithelium, which is simple squamous. Secretory tissues like glands and their ducts are derived from epithelial tissue. The invagination of epithelium, the proximal part of it is differentiated to form ducts, whereas the distal part of it is differentiated to form glands. In general, there are different receptors that are located, which are also modification of epithelium, like in the hearing, hair cells, in taste, gustatory cells, and in smell, olfactory cells, and in vision, um, layers of rods and cones. All these are contributed by the epithelial cells. So there are the characteristics of epithelium. If you see, the epithelial cell has its apex, base, and lateral surfaces. Thank you.